But this, I don't. That's entirely on me. I should have had this discussion months ago. I just completely forgot about it. I completely dropped the ball. I'm very sorry.
You know what I forgot about? I forgot about you! Hello, welcome all you lords and ladies of fate. You have once again found yourselves in the only Twitch TTRPG stream, and you can at me on that allows you, the viewer, to impact the stories being told on your screens. In order to do so, you must spend fate chips. These are our loyalty points that you earn just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or even for engaging with us in chat. Use those fate chips to heal your favorite players, summon in custom items, or make our players say silly things. You can even force the adventurers into random encounters. Tonight we are playing The Curse of Strahd, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition module presented by us, the Lords and Ladies of Fate. Joining me tonight, we have... And also... Nat playing TikTok. The Three Creens High Fighter Warrior.
Hello.
And we have Merc Puppy playing Bashful Underriver, the Dwarf Path of the Berserker Barbarian.
Hello.
We also have Tavy playing Echo Stonebridge, the Human Warlock Archfey. The Archfey Warlock.
Hello.
And bringing up the caboose here, we've got Good Devil playing Gorple, the Tortle Life Domain Cleric.
Because having fun means having 4 books you have to reference all at once.
This is very true. And
Thank you.
me, the guy that tells them yes or no. Or
maybe so.
Yeah, maybe.
Usually no.
Well... And also, I do want to say, yeah, I do also want to say, I had no intention of calling out Jen Washitashi like that. I completely forgot. It slipped my mind. It's on autopilot. I clicked his button to cut to him, and then I realized that I had to do something, so I decided to not say a word. But he will be joining us shortly. But that's cool. We don't need to worry about that right now because, as far as I'm concerned, Frank fucked off from the group. We'll get into that later.
Oh yeah.
He snuck off. Vij, we know that's fun. That's fun for you. You got to have at least one spreadsheet. If you don't have one spreadsheet, then you're not having fun. But last time, the adventurers started to make their way away from the Wachter house. And in doing so, they discovered that they were being followed. Well, I should say one member of the party in particular. 2, actually. Yes, that's right. We had a Tortle and a human here that could totally see what was going on. And they devised a wonderful plan that got enacted. And an interrogation ensued. After a little bit of good cop, bad cop. No music. Oh.
Good bitch, bad bitch.
There we go. You guys got your music back? I'm so sorry. That took me completely out of it. Now where were we? Yes, the interrogation. After the group got back together, the interrogation turned into a little bit of an act of good cop, bad cop, where you all found that this guy, this Ernst, is pretty good at dancing around questions. A cheeky little zone of truth was casted, and he's not allowed to lie.
Bro danced around his question so many times he may as well have been in the dance battle a few episodes back.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He could have won, or at least
he would have slayed.
Absolutely.
I mean, not against us, but.
And we also found out that Ernst is drop dead gorgeous.
Shit, I forgot. We can't kill him, you guys. He's too hot.
Well, we can fix that on his way out.
Can we fix him?
Oh, Dice Dragons Guild, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Pull up a chair. We have a wonderful little redemption system that allows you, the viewer, to impact the story being told on your screen. If we go ahead and just do a little bit of item here, and you can see what the items are. Or Stream Elements told me to go F off. He does that from time to time. We'll try again. But anyway. Oh, there we go. Hey, Stream Elements, thanks. Doesn't like me. Oh, yeah. It helps if you know what you're doing. So, in this alleyway, you stand, the four of you, in front of Ernst, being held magically. What would you all care to do here?
I would like to say, because I believe we left off on him saying, well, you have to kill me, right?
Pretty much, he said he's starting to realize what's happening here.
I'm gonna crouch down and I'm gonna say to him, I know we have to kill you. Killing you was actually my idea. But I was hoping that you would have at least an ounce of self-preservation within you. That we wouldn't have to resort to such a brutality.
No matter where I go, she will find me.
Does that
You can't-
really sound like a person who's your savior?
You can't keep me safe. I believe in the Lady Fiona.
Do you believe in Lady Fiona or do you fear Lady Fiona?
He looks back and says, I feel a good bit of fear and respect is healthy to have of those
No level of
you...
fear is healthy. Because you know what we're going to do, don't you? Since you know us so well.
Everybody who's standing there watching, go ahead and roll perception.
Can I roll intimidation?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not rolling because I'm still, on point watching the street, making sure we don't have any uninvited guests.
I
got
rolled
big
an
eyes.
18. And I get a modifier to that. I'm just loading up what that is.
Your
I got
your modifier for intimidation is +7.
Oh,
got a-
fuck.
Dirty 20.
Is it actually +7?
Mm-hmm. Your
That
intimidation.
gets scary as shit.
Yeah, your intimidation is +7. You have an
Sucks.
18 and you have an 18 in charisma. What do you expect?
Honestly, not that.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, what was everybody's? Okay, so that was your intimidation roll. We're gonna go ahead and make a little roll over here. Oh wait, hold on. Let me get
So
you the
that's a
click
25.
clickety clacks. Alrighty. He looks at you, Echo, and goes, no matter what happens, whether I die by your hand or her hand, someone's going to kill me.
You're not dying by our hand. We're in a new town. We want to make new friends. And if you're not going to be our friend, then the Burgermeister will be. And won't he be happy if we serve you to him on a silver platter?
Heavy. I need what was everybody's perception rolls? I'm sorry. I know I heard 20, dirty 20 from Bashful.
19.
19 from TikTok. Gorple, what was yours?
Oh, I didn't roll.
Perception. Perception, please.
Okay.
I believe Good Devil said that he was specifically keeping an eye on the street, keeping lookout.
Got
I
it.
did. So that's why I didn't roll, but 11 if you're curious.
Okay. Well, it makes sense. You're not fully paying attention to what's going on here. The 19 and the dirty 20, though, both you, Bashful and TikTok, both of you can see Ernst is struggling with all of his might. It's almost imperceptible because of the hold person. But you notice just ever so slight movement of his muscles in his legs. I'm gonna make a roll here.
And if it's possible while you're doing that, I think I would like to go over and pat him down and see if he has things on him.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do something just a little unconventional. The two
Did
that
he roll with advantage or disadvantage on the roll you just made?
on what?
I heard you roll some dice.
Uh-huh.
You said you were going to make a roll. Was that a roll with advantage?
No, it was not a roll with advantage.
Was it because I have an ability called Restore Balance,
Mm-hmm.
and I believe I can neutralize a roll or make it be rolled with disadvantage, but I might be incorrect. The page is number 69.
Nice.
I'm sorry. And I believe
Hold, please.
it's from
What's
it's
it?
the Clockwork Sorceress Origin class ability.
And what's it called again? Something balance? Restore balance.
Restore balance.
Page 69 is Druids.
It's from the techie one, the techie book.
You need the UK version.
No. It's the steampunk one.
Got it. So that would not apply here because he was not rolling with advantage or disadvantage here, but that is a good thing to note that you have this ability. So basically,
I have made a note of it.
So basically what this allows you to do is anytime someone is using rolling with advantage or disadvantage, you can prevent that from happening a number of times per day equal to your proficiency bonus. Neat. I did not know about that little ability, but I do now. All right. And knowing is half the battle. So here's what I'm going to do. Like I was saying, I'm going to do something a little unconventional. I would like both of the people who noticed this bit of movement, I'm going to allow you an opportunity to roll initiative. Oh, indeed. I will flat out tell you the number you are looking to beat here is 17.
I didn't beat it.
No, you did
I
not.
also did not beat this.
Can Echo also roll to perceive this, or is Echo
Sure,
too busy
absolutely.
staring this guy down?
How about this? Since you are engaged in this conversation, I will say you can roll for perception, but at a disadvantage.
I'm just gonna roll for perception. I'm gonna use one of my daily things.
There you go.
That's a nat 20.
All right. You definitely notice it, so go ahead and roll your initiative.
That is a 16, and I get a plus something to that, don't I?
+2. All right. So you notice this this bit of movement, and you get an opportunity to take an action here.
There's no one else?
Let's see. There was a 15 by TikTok, and what was the other one?
Total of 8.
Total of 8. So maybe we'll see.
Okay, cool. I'm going to...
The only way to win is to not play. Very, very astute, Vij.
I'm I'm going to do. I'm just going to see what Shocking Grasp does. Because that seems like it might be useful here. Apologies.
No need to apologize.
Well, not to us, but the guy
Merc,
about to
Merc,
shot.
make sure you take note of the fact that you just got a skill bonus.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, viewers. Okay, so I'm going to see that he's twitching a bit, and I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and like kind of push him into the ground as I cast Shocking Grasp.
All right. That is intense. See, is that something he's gonna have to roll for?
No.
You make a melee spell attack. So go ahead and make your spell attack roll.
Just seeing.
You're gonna make this at advantage because he is being held.
Am I rolling to hit?
Yes, you're rolling to hit.
Okay, and I get a +7 to this. Okay, that is a 19 +7.
Okay, yeah, so 26
so-
definitely hits.
And that's a 2d8 lightning damage. Being part sorcerer is fun. I love my sorcery bullshit. How we all do it at home. Okay, so that is an 8 and a 4.
An 8 and a 4.
So that is 12
12.
total lightning damage. I like to think that the lightning damage are like it's like it's purple lightning and it's connecting like lots of purple and golden fireflies just buzzing. I don't know.
All right, so 12 points of damage. He takes this damage here, and just gets straight electrocuted, and it hurts him. Hold on here. And at that,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
make
Are you
a
okay?
make a strength check for me.
Roll to gaslight.
Right.
That is a 6. I don't think I have any modifiers for strength.
All right, you all notice as what appears to be this aura that was around him, magically holding him in place, starts to flicker, and looks like it powers down, and Ernst bolts down the alleyway.
I thought I was supposed to be bad cop.
And he is going to dash. And anyone that was standing, who is, I know Echo is standing right next to him. Was anyone else standing close?
I believe TikTok and Bashful were.
I was on my way in that direction.
I was nearby waiting to get tagged in.
Got it.
Bashful was ready to tag in.
I would say all three of you get an opportunity attack, if you would so desire.
Yes.
Well, okay.
And Echo, I don't know if you saw the Skype chat, but there was a one-liner redeemed.
It's a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
So we're gonna whack him at his kneecaps again. First time I get to use this. Ooh.
Wonderful. I'm going to. I have Meta Magic Adapt, don't I? And
D8 plus 4.
I have Quicken spell for that, don't I?
You do.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at this guy then.
Okay.
And as I do that, I am going to say,
That's gonna be 12.
only those with malice in their hearts need to fear the light. I shall purge this world of evil, and the fires of justice will vanquish the darkness.
Oh my goodness. God damn, Echo.
Whack. And it hits for. That's gonna be what? 13 points of damage.
I shot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Go ahead and roll to hit for both of those. No longer at advantage. He is no longer being held.
Well, one of them was 17, one of them was 16. They both get a +7.
Both of those hit.
Cool. I will be rolling 2d10 force damage. Just looking for my d10. Pardon me. Okay, so that is a 10 and a 5.
It's 15 more damage. Bashful and TikTok, did either of you give a passing swing?
I wanted to see if I could use all 4 of my arms to grab him and grapple.
Can one of my cheeses that are in the local area that is in range give TikTok the help action to give him advantage?
Yes. Let's see. Does Bashful want to take a swing first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can another cheese give Bashful advantage?
Sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One cheese swoops down and tries to slow the passing person that's being interrogated, Mr. Ernst, slowing him down long enough to give you a better shot to swing and attack here.
All right, I'll just do an unarmed strike. I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
Who are you and what have you done with Bashful?
Well, I'm hitting him in the penis, so
16 hits, so go ahead and roll your damage.
He wants him to suffer.
5.
5. Okay.
Hopefully that slows him down just at least a little bit.
Hold please. All right, go ahead and, oh, actually, Bashful, you had advantage. Roll one more time to see if you would have crit and do 10 damage instead of 5.
My hit DC or my damage?
You're to hit. So roll another d20. See if you get a 20.
Total 24.
You did not, but you still hit, so it doesn't matter. Go ahead and roll to grapple here, sir.
With that's athletics.
Huh? Say it one more time.
That's athletics.
Yeah.
And I'm doing that with advantage from the other cheese.
You're absolutely getting advantage.
13.
Okay, so I'm gonna describe. No, that's not for damage. That's for
No, with advantage.
with advantage. Yeah. One was a 6, the other was a 3. So here is the scene. You watch as this hold person kind of dissipates. Thank you for that that glitch, Vij. And he makes a break for it, and in that straight instant, Gorple, you swing around with a 2x4, taking out his kneecaps. Without hesitation, 2 blasts of Eldritch Energy flies from Echo's position, hitting him square in the back, pushing him into a tiny but dense fist right into the crotch of Ernst. And as you, TikTok, go to wrap your 4 arms around and grapple, you feel the lifeless corpse of this man crumple into your arms. You are now holding the dead body of Ernst. You guys did 45 points of fucking damage to this guy.
So it's, let's see, and uppercut to the penis. It
Exactly.
was the uppercut to the penis.
And
So
I gracefully stop him from falling to the ground.
yeah, exactly. So I didn't have the heart to tell you that the help action wasn't given from Cheese. He got advantage on the grapple because the body he was trying to grapple was dead.
Okay. So
That's the
Tortle,
first time I've been in this position.
Question:
Yes.
which was the killing blow?
We wouldn't know, would we? But just for meta, just because
Right.
we,
Just-
we
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
just
cheeky
meta.
gossip.
Just for meta, technically he has 38 hit points, so the killing blow would have been the second Eldritch Blast. But I like to think that he held out. His willpower held out just enough so that he was alive for the dick punch.
Washitashi, turns out Echo's a murder hobo.
It was okay. You know what? This guy had it coming. This guy had it coming. I
The
swear.
one person we didn't want to try to kill, we killed.
It's like.
Oh
okay,
boy.
Okay, but you know what? This bright side, we can be like, hey, Burgermeister, we killed a spy for you. Isn't that great?
And Gorple's just gonna do a quick peek around the corner outside the alley.
You're good right now. You're good.
See if we have not caused a stir somehow. Okay, well, guys, I don't know if we meant to do that, but yeah, Dude Man definitely had it coming. But we still got options. Do we want to just take him cold, or do we want me to wake him up and we can take him in warm?
Wait. Can you revive him?
I can.
I think okay. We carry him to the Burgermeister's place, and then we revive him once he's inside, so he can't escape.
And restrained.
Mm-hmm.
She puts him in the echo sack. Wait a minute. Where is Frank?
Oh shit! Where's Frank?
And at that, we're gonna cut. Frank. Welcome, by the way.
Oh, hey.
Well, hold on. Let me do something, and we'll cut this into the beginning. Joining me today, we have Jen Washitashi playing Frank, the Fear
I
Bowl
am
College of Whisper Bard.
I am Frank.
Okay, and we'll cut that into the beginning at post. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Frank, you came around the corner with everybody, and then this whole good cop bad cop routine started with this interrogation, and you took that opportunity as a chance to kind of break away from the group off to the side. Let's find out exactly what you're doing there. Go ahead. What's your intention here?
So, I was, So what I do is I'm going to cast this. I'm going to walk off to the side a little bit, like behind a building, and cast Disguise Self into the form of Lady Wachter.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll that. Or wait, hold on. There we go. Casted it. It's been casted. It's been cast. What's wrong with me? And then I was waiting for a moment to interject, and I think when I hear what I think I hear, which is the stone cold murder of this character, Frank's just gonna walk out, walking up to his friends, and he's gonna say, "What the fuck?" And I look like
Lady Proctor?
What? How did you?
It's not what it looks like.
Everybody
Echo
roll
is me.
perception.
I found something.
His
of
voice
yours.
does not change. Listen, his voice is still very much Frank.
That is a nat 1 from me.
Okay, well, Echo.
You
does it
don't
now. Cool.
Echo, you don't hear the voice, you only see the person.
Oh
this
my
is
god.
guilty conscience kicking in.
I'm so sorry. There was a misunderstanding. I'm
17 total.
You piece it together, Gorple.
Akko's
got
just
11.
like kind of rambling, trying to like think of like excuses and
Akko.
like, apology.
Echo. Hold on, just a sec. Gorpal reaches down and picks up the nearest small rock and. Say hello, Frank.
Yes. I'm not trying to. Hold on. Oh, I look like Lady Walker. Yes, listen.
I think you just gave Echo a whole entire heart attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Frank, you-
Listen, did you do what I think you did?
It was an accident.
That's not how accidents happen.
I just wanted to scare him like a lot,
To death? Because I
Yeah.
think you achieved that.
but like not literally. But it ended up literally. But it's kind of convenient for
Well, I
us.
wasted a spell slot for this, so thank you very much.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe we could have a short rest. Would that revive a spell slot for you? I know it does for me.
Oh, we're
Way to rub
always
that
thinking
in.
Always thinking about Echo, aren't we? I have a question for you. Did he have any bread that you took before you murdered him, or is
Are
that
you
just something-
fucking shitting me? Are you shitting me?
Well, Echo, he actually brings up a good point.
No, we're
Because
not
I'm
doing
hungry.
this. We're
Don't
not doing.
judge me. And I rifle through his pockets.
Yeah, I still want to check his pockets.
Gorple rifling through his pockets.
Mark, you're muted, by the way, if you were trying to say something there.
So I was just saying I was already rifling through his pockets, but
Oh,
TikTok
well,
is.
then- I'll give dibs to Bashful then.
Well, here's the scene. Here's TikTok holding this body with 3 arms and using one other arm to reach into pockets. You turn around, Gorple, and look. You see Bashful reaching up to get into the bottom pockets, and you see there's still a couple pockets left. So if you want to go ahead and dive in there, go for it.
Nope, I'm
Everybody pick
good.
a
I
pocket.
think
Why does this guy have so many pockets?
I would like to give everyone flower crowns.
that Flower Crown's done erase a murder charge there, Echo, but I'll
No,
take
but
it
it's a
nonetheless.
start.
Um,
Okay, in the game, we don't know who did the final blow. We just know that me, TikTok, and Bashful all contributed.
So sorry. So as they're rifling through the pockets, just out of morbid curiosity, so we can make it canon, can Gorpal roll a medicine check to see which was the fatal blow?
Sure, you can roll a medicine check to see. While that's happening,
Can my third cheese give the anti-help action?
Frank in the background is saying, I
It's
can't
currently
believe you guys."
17 if we let it pass.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please don't.
Anyway, there was something that I was gonna get to. Let me do this while this is getting resolved. So
Does he know?
TikTok,
You know?
you in one of the pockets find a very worn-looking platinum piece. Indeed. Bashful, you find one in one of the other pockets as well. And Gorple, you notice as they are feverishly like ripping through this man's pockets, they pull out these platinum pieces and look pretty excited by it. You notice a scroll falls out from inside a breast pocket and rolls on the ground towards you.
I will pick that up.
Upon closer inspection, it appears to be a scroll of modify memory.
Oh.
That could have been useful earlier.
This he had the answer in his back pocket the entire time.
Oh, go ahead.
Said you could revive this meat bag. It's not too late.
It is, in fact. Pardon me again. Hey, so, well, as long as, we don't murder this guy again, I can wake him up, and he happened to have this little scroll on him. that would let me modify his memory.
No promises.
This way, we could take him to the Burgermeister's house, revive him there, and before he fully comes to, we can modify memory. So he won't know how he got there. Right?
So I'm assuming. Well, here's the thing. There's this old story that I was told as a child called Weekend at Bernie's. I don't know if we can convincingly drag a dead body for a couple of blocks without being noticed.
I've never heard of Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, it's a classic. You should see it.
Is it?
They might play it at the carnival.
I've also actually never heard of Weekend at Bernie's. Is this like a cultural, like...
It was a what, 80s movie?
Yeah,
I think.
90s, I think.
Early 90s. It's in there. The condensed version is two guys go to their boss's beach home. He's actually already dead, but they want to live the lifestyle, so they just carry around the dead body with them everywhere. And it's hilarious because the guy's just...
Weekend at Bernie's, 1989.
Oh!
We fully have a sack with us that we carry me in.
You want to
Yeah.
share a sack with a dead guy?
No, I can
Do
walk.
we,
Listen,
do we actually need to turn him into the Burgermeister at this point? If we wipe his memory and just send him on his way, we can tell Lady Walker that we did all the things she wanted
I
to
was
do.
kind of thinking him going back with a positive report of us to Lady Walker might be
Yeah, maybe get
beneficial.
them off of our back.
I suppose it depends on who we consider to be more of a threat.
Well, we could still.
Who do we want
report
more
to-
favor with?
Well, this way we're in favor with both.
Do we have favor with both if we have nothing to present the Burgermeister?
We can still present the plan, the ambush plan.
We were gonna inform the Burgermeister of the ambush,
We were. Okay.
but Lady Walker's aware that we're telling him this. I
We
think.
could tell him anything we want, honestly. I mean,
there's lots of layers to this subterfuge, and I am, for one, very, very confused.
I don't think we should. I don't know. Lady Walker's feels a lot more dangerous than the current Burgermeister.
I have a question. It's very important.
What
Is
your
this man
question?
indeed dead or asleep? You guys keep saying wake him up, and I'm confused. Did you kill
he's
him, or
Oh,
is he knocked him
Gorple
out?
has the power to revive him.
What?
For the time being, he has shuffled himself as mortal coil. He has ceased to be. He is no more.
I punched him in the dick again, just to prove he's dead.
Wait, hold on. Again? Is this how he died?
You saying that, you look down and you see what appears to be a very well done picture of Ernst being uppercutted in the dick
By who?
shit, they're onto us.
by Bashful.
Uppercut would be appropriate.
I wish the kill. Oh!
I couldn't reach his chin.
I wish the killing blow was Bashful, to be honest, because that would have been way funnier.
So, hold on a second. And Frank gets down on one day and picks up this immaculate 4K style fucking imagery of the upper chunk to the chunk that took this may have taken this man's life. And he goes, "When did we have time to paint the picture? I've been around the corner for like 5 minutes. Who did this? How did this?
Oh, it was my third cheese. My third cheese wasn't really doing much.
Is your cheese kind of like the court stenographer? Is he just constantly following us around and drawing what's happening?"
I guess so.
You should
That
probably
makes
stop
sense.
You saying that, you look behind you and you see a cheese just kind of like go really alert, and it's got like a sketchbook and a pencil, and it goes, "Huh," and then puts it behind his back.
That cheese is a
That
liability.
cheese.
That cheese is a liability.
I call that cheese Casso.
Cheese Casso.
I love this.
Salvador Dal cheese.
Can every single picture that Cheese draws be melting a little bit? Just like a little melting.
Van Gogh, more like Van Cheese. Yes, Mr. Goliath Man, yes.
Van
Okay, guys,
Gouda.
I have puppy aggro. I'll be right back.
What? I'm not mad.
We want to support the Burgermeisters, and I still think we should let this guy go. Let Lady Wachter feel like things are very good, and then we can tell the Burgermeister that the plan was to tell him that there was another plan.
But there is a risk here, isn't there? Because what if there are modify memory? It's not like it doesn't leave a trace. Like, what if she has a spell that can detect modify memory? That is way more suspicious than whatever the fuck happened here.
I don't know much about this magic stuff.
That's an interesting point. Everybody, after hearing that, if you would like to go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Just said I don't know that much about the magic.
Can I do an Arcana check to see how much magic I think the lady knows?
Yeah, TikTok, you really don't know a lot about magic, do you?
Even another resource.
Yeah. Echo. Natural what?
Natural 18, no modifier.
Heard.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I also got a 4.
Nice.
Like, so Echo knows it's a risk, but doesn't know how likely it's to happen in this situation.
I just know it's magic.
Yeah, Gorple, you know for a fact that if Lady Fiona has any kind of detect magic ability, she will immediately be able to tell that his memory has been modified. If she has that ability. You don't know if she has that ability, but you know that it's very easy to do if you do.
And also, and it's not even just her, it's like if she has someone on staff that can do that ability.
Yeah.
Well, that means they know that it's happened. That doesn't know that doesn't mean they know who did it.
No, but it's suspicious that the person that they sent out to spy on us got modified memoried.
Did she send him out to spy on us, or was he doing that on his own? Okay.
She did.
It's one of the few things that he was forthcoming about.
Okay, well, we discussed this option last time. I feel like we didn't take it as seriously as we could have. How about the fuck it button? Just leave them here for the rats and the guards.
What, just leave town?
No, just leave him. We can still go back to the burrow.
No, if we just leave him, we have to leave town.
Why?
What do you mean, why? One of the most powerful sanctions know that we just beat this guy up with magic and threatened him.
Yeah, but then that probably gets us favor with the bigger guy.
Yeah, but do we want to be on the side of the bigger guy?
I have an idea.
What's your idea, TikTok?
Nothing to do with magic or the side effects of magic.
No, you cannot eat him.
No, I think that's a pretty compelling option at this point.
So what if we take him to the Undertaker and pay him just to bury this body and get rid of it?
I kind of like this idea.
We just... Okay.
I think they call it a cover-up.
So what? How do we say we came across this body? Like, it's kind of sus. And also...
Or keeps people from talking. Or we have him do it and then memory modify him to forget he did it. Nobody will check his memory.
That's true. But that seems... I'm sorry, Gorple.
Quick question there, DM. Did the Burgermeister have any, like, family or, castle crests that were easily visible when we visited?
Oh, I'd say more than likely. More than likely the family crest was displayed on some banner or picture, something inside.
Oh, we could give him a little something he won't be able to take off. We could always, if anyone here is fine with a blade, you could carve in the Burgermeister's family crest into his forehead, and that might put the local guard off our scent.
I have one more idea. I have this bag, and it holds things, and it keeps them cold and keeps them from rotting. We could just stuff him in the bag for now, and figure out later.
Either way, I think that's part of the plan.
Just the flowers in it and all.
Flowers are kept very fresh in there.
Now
I
all
have
of your
fertilizer now.
Yeah, I was gonna say now all your flowers are gonna have just a little bit of like an odor to them.
Well, they do that anyway.
Honestly, I like the Undertaker idea.
Well, we go to the Undertaker, we just say we found him, and then the Undertaker just buries him.
Yeah.
Maybe we can question him and try to get some leverage on him anyway. We need to find out about these bones. I mean, we're pointing in that direction.
Yeah.
We gotta go see him anyway.
I still think we should carve the Burgermeister family crest into him. Just for, to be fair, if the Undertaker talks, we at least have some form of a believable story that he was found by the Burgermeister's men, and it didn't end well for him.
Maybe we should report the body to the guard, and then the guard can take it to them.
You feel like answering their questions?
Yeah, I feel like I could. I mean, no offense, I feel like I can handle myself in a conversation.
Well, the flies are already starting to land on him, so we need to pick something.
Can I cast
I can find his
prestidigitation
energy
on the
back.
body?
What effect are you looking for?
Just to spruce him up a bit.
Sure, yeah. You cast prestidigitation, and it looks a little fresher.
Okay. So, I can cry to the god and be like, "Oh my god, there's a body! What?" But you guys will have to, skedaddle, because all of us together, that is suspicious. If it's just...
I don't think this is a good... Hold on. I cannot be here for this.
Yes.
I will, as they say, fuck this up royally. Hold on, wait. I thought he was asleep.
No, he's not.
He's asleep forever.
I thought we were bringing him awake to life.
No.
Whatever.
No. No.
I'm confused. You have to excuse me. I had the puppy aggro.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so he dead. He gone forever.
I believe so.
Not forever. We can bring him back.
I thought we were doing that. We're not doing that.
Are we doing
that? What happened? Lots of
I feel like we can't report him to the guard if we were bringing him back.
This is true.
Alright.
So I thought the plan was bring him back, change his memory.
Yeah, but then realize that modify memory is traceable.
Detectable, not traceable.
But it's just, it's suspicious though, isn't it? It's like, it does...
It is.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Then we were talking about bringing him to the Undertaker, just having him get buried. Which I cast my vote for this one.
Alright. Well, I'm good with that idea too.
What if we... maybe if we check it out and see if there's already bodies there, we could just add his to the bodies that are already there.
Bring out your dead.
Is there a bring out your dead guy? That sounds too convenient. But it's worth pursuing.
Well, I mean, you've got a way to transport, You've got ideas of where to take the body. It just doesn't seem like we've got consensus.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Is where we're standing? Is there earth nearby?
Yeah. There's
Frank
like
starts digging a hole.
Yeah. I am gonna say though, every few minutes of this conversation, I'm going to start making a D20 roll, to see if anyone notices what's going on in this alley.
Is Scorpel still keeping watch?
I would say, my understanding is at this point, everybody's kind of around this body discussing what's going to happen about it. You're still holding
them.
Hey, TikTok, tell you what, just so we're not here with a dead body, why don't you put him in the bag of holding anyway, till we figure this out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Frank is still digging a hole.
Frank, no, Frank, not necessary, probably more suspicious.
Just keep watch.
No,
Frank,
Have we made a decision yet? I'm gonna keep digging.
I wanna stroke Frank's hair. I wanna like do the little thing that you do with like.
You're getting pelted with dirt as he throws it.
It's okay, little buddy. Sun's getting real low.
I'm trying to comfort Frank.
Are you trying to Lenny Frank right now?
I was gonna Black Widow the Hulk, yes.
Oh yeah. Well, the petting and then what you said reminded me of, Lenny.
Echo does have rabbits.
No, well, yeah, and
Echo does have
you
rabbits.
see? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Which way did he go, George? George and Lenny. There we go.
Just look all the way out there. Just look all the way out there. Look at all the pretty bunny rabbits eating all the alfalfa.
Everyone's just getting pelted with dirt. He's still digging.
Tell me about the farm, George. Tell me about the farm.
I can't believe they had to study this at GCSE. Like, we had to study this, and it's not even English literature, it's American. What are you fucking on about?
What do you mean? We are English.
What do you
Sorry.
mean?
Okay, moving on.
We studied this at the same time we studied Al Capone, by the way. The only two things we ever were taught about America.
So cool. Love that.
This book and Al Capone.
That's the American experience
That's
right there
it.
for you. That's the
America.
American experience.
That's all you need to know about America, according to the UK government.
That tracks. That and we can't get stuck here. We're gonna get stuck here forever.
Yeah, let's not do it. Let's not do that.
Oh, I'm biting my tongue so hard.
I think we have the body on ice. We should go handle the Undertaker. If it's convenient, we do it. If it's not, we hold off. He can dump the body anywhere at any time, and still follows the plan of calling the gods.
We make decision as we go. Correct?
Yeah. You think this is a good option?
Well, just put it in the bag, and we can still stand here and make our decision.
I think maybe we shouldn't be doing this out in the open. Perhaps
I think he's
we should
already
go
in.
to
Exactly.
a tavern room. Let's
We're
go
still
to the
talking
tavern
about it.
room.
I could use an egg beater.
Yes.
That's
Let's
for
go
sure.
get an egg beer and stop digging a hole. Wouldn't that
Okay,
be
fine.
lovely?
All right, sounds good. And he
And you
stands
can
up.
get a flower crown.
I don't want the fire crown. You murderer.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sorry.
thank
I'm
you.
sorry. As if you're better than me. You pissed on a grave. And we're an adventuring party.
it's
We
funny that-
murdered a
listen,
few
I started-
other
That
people
person
as
was
well.
already
I started
dead.
digging a grave in hopes that you guys would make a joke about it, but it's like you did it. You did it
Yeah.
in a roundabout way. Anyway, that was all for.
Hey, Can you put the body in the bag while I hold it open, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Echo kind of like turns away. Echo did not intend to
Listen,
kill this
I am
guy.
folding this man into like a little person origami to get him into this bag. And you hear you don't hear crunch, but you hear like stretching, ripping,
Oh.
It's like making a balloon animal.
popping. Yeah, exactly.
Like, you just take him and go,
I
a dog.
I know it was no one's intention to kill this guy. I will take some of the blame for giving you all 3 opportunity attacks on him in a row.
You gotta run.
Yeah,
He did.
he tried to run. Everybody got an opportunity attack. Everybody took it. Everybody hit.
Damn.
So yeah.
Nobody tried grapple. Everyone was like, "Just
Yeah,
punch him in the
yeah.
dick.
Well, no,
Punch
that's
him in the
not
dick till
true.
he dies."
Yeah, TikTok did grapple him, but he was already dead.
That's great. Oh shit. Okay, so we're on our way to the coroner, who the fuck it is, the Undertaker.
We're making our way to. Well, what are we doing?
To
Are
the
we going
tavern.
to the
We're going
tavern
to
or
the
to
tavern.
the
We're
coroner?
getting an egg beer, and then we're gonna
Undertaker.
have a bigger discussion about it.
Okay, sounds good. Frank leads the way.
I'm
Please.
with you, good devil. We're already going back to the tavern.
Well, we were
He's
on
the
our
beer.
way to the tavern. At least we're
Because you
making
know
it
damn
to
well
the
that's where
tavern.
this session's gonna end.
It's gonna end
We're
with
the-
us still standing here talking about going to the tavern.
Yeah.
Either that, or we're not leaving the tavern for at least 2 more episodes.
What's
We're
wrong
staying
with the
there for
tavern? What's wrong with the tavern? I thought we liked the
Everything.
tavern.
Time stops in the tavern.
Wait a minute.
Tavern is Vegas.
Wait a minute, Bashful. Wasn't the last time at the tavern drawn out longer because Bashful had to go sit down at somebody's table and eat their food?
Oh yeah.
Listen, that made for a great story. There was a
Hey,
dance
no.
party in Africa.
I'm not against any of this. I'm just saying
I think what he's saying is that time stops in the tavern for him.
Well, excuse me. We're trying to be the social butterfly of the party.
Yeah, Bachel's the social butterfly. Definitely not anyone else.
Yeah, definitely not.
You already here. So you miss it. They admit it. Sorry.
Are we fast traveling?
That's up to you all. If you guys want me to pop you to where your destination
There's
is, I'll do that.
one
Let's fast
thing
travel.
I
or else
want to do.
Or we're gonna
there's
fuck this up so
There's
bad.
one thing I
Okay.
want to do. There's one thing I want to do. I wanna like hold hands with Frank. I feel like I've really damaged my friendship with Frank, and Frank's
You hold his
friendship is-
pinky, his hand is limp.
Okay.
Well, your hand is the size of just his pinky, so like that's
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Echo
accurate.
is like genuinely. Cause like yeah, Echo has the sinister side, but that's like Echo isn't like a fake person. Like like all the friendship, all the stuff like that. Did come from a place of genuineness. It's just, when the chips are down, the chips are down.
Yeah, you hold
And-
Frank's hand. I think Frank feels warmed by this, but he's still. I don't know why Frank is upset by the murder.
I think Frank had this perception of Echo, and
That-
these actions don't
That
fit.
tracks. Yeah, that tracks.
I did.
So he's warmed by it, but he's still, he's a little aloof. But you guys are headed to the tavern. That makes sense.
Well,
Yeah.
hold on. So are those the two choices we're going with? Tavern or Undertaker?
I think the choice was just tavern to discuss this
I thought it
further.
was tavern or tavern, honestly.
We're
I'm
going
not-
to We're going to a location just to make a different decision because right now we're sketchy as fuck.
I mean, that does make more sense for you all to go back to the safety of a tavern room to have this discussion as opposed to
An alleyway.
an alleyway. If you guys want to, if the main hang up here about the tavern is the amount of time it takes, what I can do right here is just go poof. You all have already gone to the tavern, gone to the bar, gotten your drinks. You all have your egg beer in your hand, and you've made your way back up to one of the rooms, and you are now sitting around the bag of colding, looking at it, understanding that there is a dead body in there, and deciding what to do. If you guys want to just do
Doesn't
that,
bother me.
Yeah.
okay, let's do that so that way we don't extend it needlessly, so that way
Sure.
everybody can be good with that, and then we can continue the conversation.
Hey, I love that. I have a question for you guys. It's really important. It's related to the game. What's that movie where the kids find that dead body in the woods?
Stand by
And
Me?
they walk-
Yeah.
Stand by me. Okay.
I don't know
thinking
why I
Marine
was gonna
out
say
there.
Mrs. Doubtfire. I don't know why. It was on the tip of my tongue. I was like, yeah,
Different vibe.
It's
it's an American movie.
Davey,
it's
it's 3 a.m. Okay.
Swiss Army Man.
It's 2 a.m. actually.
Oh wow. Wait, did you
Yeah.
go through? Everybody doesn't matter. Okay, Swiss Army Man. No, we got it. It was Stand by Me. Okay, cool. So we're all sitting in this room watching this body or the bag of colding, much like the kids in Stand by Me.
Or Mrs. Doubtfire. It depends on.
Yeah, man, that British Mrs. Doubtfire is so much different than the American version.
It's rated fucking R. dude.
Yeah.
It's not Rob Williams. It's not Rob Williams. It's Tim Curry.
Is there a window? into
I would
the
watch that.
Yeah, I would too.
Shut the fuck up.
It's-
I would watched
No,
that.
no. It's Robert Carlyle. He's a brilliant actor, British actor. No,
Tim Curry is British, isn't he? No.
I don't know who Tim
Why do I
Curry
think Tim?
And Tim Curry's already famous for cross-dressing, so it fits. Like,
Yeah,
Curry.
100%.
Katie, Rocky Horror Picture Show, please tell me you've seen it.
I haven't. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Well,
I'm
All
gay in
respect.
everything. I'm gay in everything. I'm sorry.
Yep. You have no excuse.
I'm sorry.
Not your age. Nothing. No excuse. Okay, so we're in this room staring at this bag of clothing. We're
This
talking
room that
about
does have a window, yes.
I'm
Sweet.
looking out the window.
Is
You're
Irina
doing
in
what out the
room with
hold,
us?
hold,
Oh,
one
shit,
second.
it's like-
What is TikTok doing out the window?
I'm looking out the window and just trying to be aware of anything that looks out of ordinary.
Got it. We had a question about Irina. That's up to you. Did you guys want Irina to be a part of this conversation or not?
No. No.
Okay, you guys decided to go into a different room. She doesn't even know you're back in the inn yet. And then Echo, you had a question.
Honestly, my question was, is Irina here?
Is Irina? Yeah, no. Well, good. We
Yeah.
got that.
It was the same question as Matt Puppy.
Perfect. All right. Well, I leave it to you all.
I could use your thoughts on this.
No, 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 no,
Who
no.
cares? Watch their dead body.
No, Irina seems to like really be like pro Burgermeister,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
we don't know
I don't think it's a
we're
good idea.
pro Burgermeister.
So Frank, being the last into the room, carrying all of the egg beers that no one asked for, he got like 8 of them. He's carrying them like this. Sits them down on top of the bag of holding, and sits down on a bed and takes his sack off. Exactly. Takes his sack off, grabs an egg beer, chugs it, reaches into his sack to grab something, and pulls out
The
the
doll.
fucking doll.
Mhm.
Meeps, chucks it out the window. That TikTok is hanging
Yeah,
out
TikTok, you see this doll fly well away from this building and land in a bush somewhere out there.
Can I narrate something real quick
Sure.
just to be fucking hilarious? So you know those birds that like bring seeds and like berries to Echo every morning?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Can one of these birds catch the doll mid-air and then bring it back to the room?
Absolutely. TikTok, you notice one of these birds swoops by and catches this doll out of midair, but you don't see it bring it back. It just kind of flies off into the distance.
If Frank saw that thing fly back in with a bird, like in real time, it would have drank all of those beers.
Mr. Goliath Man, my understanding is an egg beer is a raw egg just dropped into a beer, not cracked or anything. The whole shell and all just plopped into the beer. I don't know why.
Watch The Wire, but then you went and ruined it with the shell still on it.
Hey man, it is what it is. Okay, it happened in the story. So he chucks the doll and he goes, "Okay, listen. If any of you see that doll ever again, I want you to kill it, murder it, stomp it, set it on fire.
Inanimate
Curse.
object.
No, it's not.
Well, we can't
It's
kill
not.
Stacy the doll. I love
You gave
Stacy.
her a name.
Yeah, her name is Stacy, and I braid her hair, and sometimes we have tea parties in your sack.
That's funny. I was reading chat. So, he goes, "Okay, listen. Enough of the doll. What are we doing with Captain Cold Table over here?"
I believe his name was Earp.
Ernst.
Ernst.
Oh no, his name's Earps now.
It's Wiley Earp, to be honest.
All right, so let's start with the first part and let's bring it to a vote, shall we? We have 3 options, and then we can build off of whatever we vote from those 3 options. The way I'm thinking, we can support Lady Walker, we can support the Burgermeister, or we can support neither. So
You have to settle that from last episode. I'll remember that. Okay. My vote is support neither.
I don't support either of them.
it's
I
2
agree.
for 3 for neither, and that's your majority. Out of curiosity, Bashful, where are you landing?
Oh, I have no idea.
Who are these
Um,
people?
Of the two, if not, so who do you want to bash in the face more? If or are they both equally face bashable?
I
I
I
don't.
think. Mm.
Go ahead, Bashful.
I don't know. I technically never met either one of them.
That's true, actually. Liz Houseman for one of them.
All right. Well,
I said it's
Far-
even. I feel
far
like that's
from
even.
far be it from me to buck the majority. So, not helping
That does
either
bring up a
one.
point. That brings up a very good point, though. If anybody were to report the body to somebody, it should be him because they never met him.
That's important.
That is good. That is good.
Sounds like we're wrapping up multiple problems in one session. That's pretty impressive.
You want to leave me with a dead body?
Yes.
I'm sure you're
Okay.
familiar. Okay.
Well, yeah, but
He's not going anywhere. I mean,
You have to like at least to pretend to panic a little bit, but not too much.
Bashful,
Like-
let me ask you a question. I want you to tell me a sentence, and I want you to tell it to me in the most believable way ever. It's going to be a lie, okay? Look me in the eye and say,
I look him in the eye.
I am a very tall man.
I am a very tall man.
You had a question mark at the end of it. It's not believable. I was testing it. Ready?
Okay, let's try something
Let
a
me-
little bit closer to the actual thing you'll be saying. I found this dead body and I don't know anything
None of this is
else.
believable. You're not even saying it believably.
I found this dead body and I'm very, very scared.
I don't know.
I found this body and I don't know anything. No way, that doesn't sound very valuable. Okay, I found this dead body and I'm very, very scared.
Hey,
believe
thanks for that sub, Rigatoni Pony. Welcome, buddy.
Hey. 22 months. damn.
Yeah, man. Have a seat. Pull up a seat and grab an egg beer.
Howdy. Okay, so we've established that Bashful can lie at 5 out of 10. Okay, that's fine. That's enough to drop off a dead body, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now back to the original vote. We know we're not supporting either of the stupid evil families, right? So we need to build from there. Whatever next steps we take need to include what steps we're going to take. Can we use this body in any way to help create a solution? Or is this body just getting dropped off?
Well, if we drop off the body, the attempted coup on Friday still happens without a hitch. And
The
if
coup
we
is
have,
coming. Sorry,
and if-
refresh my memory. The coup is coming from Lady Wachter to the
Yes.
Burgermeister? Okay.
so if
isn't
we
that
have,
plan? Isn't that plan only depending on us telling the Burgermeister that there is a plan?
yeah, but whether we do or don't, it's still gonna happen.
I have a very important question about all of this. Echo's plan originally was once to pit one party against the other. If that's
What?
yes, which party do we believe is more powerful? Would have the easier time taking out the other party? That's my question.
I believe if the Burgermeister has efficient information on Fiona, he would have no problem. He has
Because
the
he runs the whole
resources.
town, right? Yeah, and
Yeah.
runs all the guard and everything. Okay. Do we know anything about Fiona's numbers? Or
We could
We
also,
know that she was depending on us to do this in order to get him separated from the others so she could take him out.
okay,
Indicates
so
she does not have enough people.
the next question is. Thank you for refreshing my memory about everything we've learned in the last 4 sessions. Would we rather fight the Burgermaster or Fiona? Because it's going to break down that if we don't want either of these people in power, we either have to take them both on, or we have to pit one against the other and take one on.
You mean like set them against each other and then take on the winner kind of
That
a
would
thing?
be that would be ideal, and we
Okay.
know the easy winner would be Burgermaster, right? Because Meister, whatever his name is, because he's got the numbers. But do we want to fight his town guard and him and all of the other craziness? Maybe all of the people who exist in this town who support him for some crazy reason.
You guys do have an inn with the captain of the town guard, technically. I know it's a very awkward relationship currently, but that is something that you could pursue.
I believe we should take advantage of all the resources at our disposal, and I also believe that I know splitting the party is controversial, but
Not to me. I'm sorry, hold on.
think,
Not to me.
I think half of us should try and improve our relationship with the Burgermeister and the captain and the guard, and half of us should go to Lady Fiona. Make it look like there's a split in the party. Right?
Then what do we do for the next 2 days?
Well, we gather information.
For
Yes.
2 days, I think we know much.
I mean, you guys have other stuff you could do outside of town. One,
But if we're trying to look like we're diametrically opposed from each other, we can't go do side quests
I don't
together.
know. I don't know.
Yeah, that might show, like, it would
Yeah.
be kind of tough. They might see somehow, someone
Well,
would notice
That
that
might
we were split.
overcomplicate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's not overcomplicate it. But I do still think we should divide and conquer. I do think that if we focus on both Team A, Team B gathering information, then we can, as a whole, know a lot more about both sides, have a more, in-depth idea of what we want to do, a more in-depth idea of who would be best. If worst came to worst, if we had to pick a side, we would know which one to choose. And, that way we would find weaknesses faster that we can
Right.
tell the other side.
I don't disagree wholeheartedly. I just think we should be making this decision based off of who we think we can take in a fight. And I personally think we could take the Lady Walker people much easier than we could take the Burgermeister people. There's a reason why Lady Walker needs us in order to take over, right?
But the
Rigatoni
Burgermeister needs us too.
Pony suggests consecutive sack races until a winner is declared.
I was going
we
to
already
say
have a
that
body
originally. I
Yeah.
had an idea and say it. in
Just
Frank's
as
voice.
a quick little point out, because taking out leadership to install a democracy never ended poorly ever before.
We don't
You just gotta
Special
spread that freedom.
interests.
You gotta spread that freedom everywhere you go, man.
We don't have special interests involved in the country. We're not there for their
Hey,
minerals
hey,
or
hey, hey.
their oil
I
or
was gonna
their
say, does
drugs.
Valakai have oil? Because if Valakai has oil, they need freedom too.
The important part is we don't care, right? But we don't care, right? So it'll be different.
Yeah, TikTok has no vested interest in the political structure of the city.
I wasn't imagining this like America. I was imagining this more like France. I'm very sorry.
No, I was too. But it's very clear that if we are installing freedom, it can be weird. But yeah,
I mean,
freedom. Okay,
I
so
think you give liberation to the people, and the people should decide.
I agree with that 100%. We should have nothing to do with what happens after that.
Oh
We just
yeah.
have to out the powers that be. And I personally think listen, I'm gonna vote my vote here. I think the Burgermeister forcing all these people into a very unnatural state of living and using fear as his motivator is pure evil. I wouldn't put them on the same level as Strahd, but it's the ends defy the means. Whatever that saying is, I'm not the people, so I don't know.
Ends justify the means.
Yeah, that one. And I don't like it. So I would prefer if we uproot him and either imprison him or uproot him, and however the people and or the Lady Walker deal with him, that's fine, and then we imprison Lady Walker. I just think that's the way we should do this. That's my vote on it.
And everything
Us-
we're saying about the way Lady Walker would rule is pure speculation. We don't know.
True.
But that's the thing. We found actual dead bodies in her house, and her own men.
Dead body.
Dead body that we know of.
We've got one of those too.
It was
There was a
it was
top
very
ten
well
cat.
it was very well preserved. It was very well preserved.
You guys forget
Okay.
there was a
Yeah,
talking
kind of
cat.
like we did for you, and we're keeping it around a little too long.
Regardless, her own staff are scared of her.
I don't
Her
even know
own
if that
staff
meant.
would not tell us anything out of fear, even though he knew we could kill him, and we did.
This is sweet stuff.
But I have a meta for this real quick. Since Frank wasn't here, I want to not retcon, but I want to understand this better. Frank wasn't here. I was here. I remembered some of it. I wasn't here for all of it, but it seemed like he was unable to speak, but was still completely in allegiance to her. So,
because there was the zone of truth was cast, so that compelled him to tell the truth. He couldn't tell a lie while under the influence of that spell. So
you can still do lies by omission.
Right. So basically what he did is he danced around a lot of the questions, and in places where he couldn't, everybody got the feeling that he was trying to say something but was forcibly stopped from it.
Right.
So there were times where he was scared enough to give you to try to tell you something, but he was trying to lie.
Right, but there.
Wait a minute.
Oh, but he was trying to lie.
We all perceive this, right?
I'd say yeah.
So what if we've revived him? What if that control no longer exists?
Well, it was the zone of truth that was stopping him from telling those lies.
No. The control from
TikTok is
Lady
worried about other
from
control.
Fiona.
So you even had a role to detect this. You did not sense any other spells affecting him. You could tell that he's been around magic because magic leaves its effects everywhere. You could tell that he's been exposed to magic in his proximity. But he wasn't under the effect of any spell stopping him from saying things outside of the zone of truth. So in those situations where he was trying to say stuff but couldn't, he was trying to lie to you. And the spell was stopping him from doing that.
So when we perceived it as he was trying to say something to us that would indicate. Sorry, I don't know why I'm speaking in his voice. He would say something that would indicate Lady Walker as being evil or bad, and he was too afraid to do it. But really, what was happening was he couldn't lie. So whatever he was going to tell us would have been a lie anyway. So we really got zero information from this man. We have no idea, besides the fact that she's a dead body in that room.
Well, he did say that she'd kill him.
True.
Mm-hmm.
True. But I mean, if I kind of need the many, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. TikTok's right. I'm still metaing this. We don't really know if Lady Walker is an absolute crazy person or not. We don't know.
It's like she is way too suspicious.
Yeah, but we know the Burgermeister's fucked.
We know the Burgermeister's fucked, but it's like, okay, so what we're looking at here is a very fucked man or mystery box. And that's not a good set of choices.
Why don't we back Mystery Box? Because we can probably take Mystery Box.
Okay, you want to know? Okay, Mystery Box is how Brexit was advertised to the British people, and that didn't pan out very
I'm
well.
not voting for Brexit, okay?
Okay.
That's not what I'm doing.
So yeah, we know that the current guy is fucked, but this person might be worse.
Well, they are safe in this town, though. Even though this guy's fucked, they're safe.
But only if we, maybe not if we don't find these bones.
True.
Well, we don't know if the bones are the thing, though. We're just assuming that.
But we don't not know that the bones are the thing.
So
Makes
we
a good
probably
point.
should, just in case.
Guys, we have to make some sort of decision.
My feeling is, if we want to stay neutral in this, in by times, then we should go the Undertaker route, because it seems like it's the most non-involving of either party.
You guys hear housekeeping?
Echo is gonna answer the door, but peek around. The body is in the bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hi.
Towels, pillows, sheets.
Oh, we're all right. Thank you so much.
Lunch, dinner.
Oh, we're all right for now. We'll
I
come down.
want food.
We'll come down when we want food.
Okay. And
Thank you very, very much.
she walks away.
Echo closes the door and bolts the door, if that's possible. And I
There's bolts.
give
There's gotta be bolts.
and I give Bashful like a "Are you fucking serious?" look. Like a really?
Billy.
Really?
Oh, I'm hungry. Killing
Billy.
people for something else. Appetite.
My guy. We can have lunch after we finish this discussion, okay?
What the fuck, Billy?
Do you promise?
It's a inside joke. A joke that I wish would have stayed on the outside instead of being brought onto the inside, but I digress. Billy, I don't often say no, but I'm gonna have to say no to that one.
This might be a first. A first time
What's
where I've never
happening?
said no.
What the hell?
yeah, it's
There's a long backstory. to this.
there's a long that
I'm
was
just gonna read-
Guys,
Is this a
for
redeem
one am not
counter,
interested.
a shaven to the skin curse bugbear, each with 5, each with varying sizes and colors protruding from each. A lot of stars, a lot of blanked out stuff, and he
Oh, you
is
have you have editing on your on your Twitch chat.
Lucky-
friendly,
lucky person.
but is oddly enough trying to attack the group.
It's trying to attack the group with a signature move that Bugbear calls the helicopter.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the one. Okay.
oh, that's
so-
very creative, Billy.
I think that's very creative. We're gonna put that one on the refrigerator, Billy.
you know, the American version of that is bless your heart.
You're so precious.
Okay, let's keep going. So you guys
If someone clip, well, that's very creative, Billy.
let's see what's the uptime right now. 132. I'll get it.
All right.
So we have to make a fucking decision. Sorry,
We
hold on,
do.
folks. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to get a little fucked up from these egg beers, and I'm kind of hungry. So we need to
I'm
make a
kind of
decision.
just wondering if we should just burn the body. That way they can't trace any of it.
Where? Where can we have a bonfire that they wouldn't notice?
I mean,
Could
we
the
I
burn
know
it the
where.
body?
The festival.
Yes!
Festival of
Oh my
the
goodness,
Blazing
yes!
Sun. They're gonna burn a giant effigy.
Yeah, oh, we could cut them up into lots of tiny little pieces and, carry them around in little purses and slowly throughout the day just drop little bits in.
This is almost worse than what Billy said.
This is worse than what Billy said. This is literally, when did Echo turn into a mob boss? Like, she's gonna make someone an offer they can't refuse here. Like,
Can we have Echo
Everyone
re-roll
to the
their
face.
alignment?
I want
No
to use
fucks, bro.
lots of the
Now that Echo's got a taste for blood, apparently.
TikTok
Can
has
she
it
re-roll
once.
alignment?
Yeah,
Can
TikTok has even once suggested that we eat them. You know what I'm saying? If TikTok hasn't done that, then Echo.
I want to.
Echo is the only one who suggested that TikTok eat anybody.
I want to
TikTok
use
could eat people though.
the coin I got from a long time ago to make sure this is actually Echo.
Do it again now? Say it again.
Shit.
Remember when we all got our fortunes told? I got that one coin to tell whether Echo was Echo or Irina. I want to check to see if this is actually Echo, because
Okay.
this is
So
not the
fucked
Echo
up
I
by-
know.
So fucked up by Echo's choices. He's gonna use a magical item. I love this.
I mean, we could all have matching little purses.
That does sound more like Echo, but
Thank you, Billy, for that skill boost for Echo. Echo, you have a skill bonus
Thank
that
you.
you can use at your
From
at your
one
leisure.
twisted fuck to another.
While this seems completely out of pocket for Echo, this is indeed the Echo that you have been working with.
I do think, for context, this is completely in my head. This is completely in character because Echo was raised by her aunts, who are both retired adventurers, who I'm not sure if they have a good alignment, and then was indoctrinated by the Fae. You know, so Echo's very happy and wholesome, but it's like, you know,
TikTok appreciates
It's
the
a
survival
facade, is
instinct
what
of
you're
the-
telling us?
it's not a facade.
Well, they're
just-
all
Echo's a
these things like
dynamic character.
retired adventurers with mysterious alignments, and the Fae have one thing in common, and that's they're all very the ends justify the means type of people. So this kind of ends justify the means behavior coming from Echo makes sense. You all haven't really experienced it as much until now because it hasn't had to happen, right? So like now that the chips are finally down and you guys are finally in positions where you know, you're getting pushback, things are getting a little bit hairy. You're starting to see some true colors.
Like, fully in Echo's head, this is an expression of love to you guys. That you know, she's like, oh, I'm protecting my friends, right?
No.
Echo's gonna have her own Netflix special, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Making a murder hobo.
Echo is slowly becoming the Joker in this series.
Don't see
You
that.
know what you
There's her
get,
stairwell.
Ernst? You
There's
get what
her
you fucking
stairwell.
deserve.
And remember, folks, that's life.
Listen, it's our teaching moment. That's life.
We could like paint the little body pieces before, so they
Dear
all.
God, okay, we have to get out of this fucking cavern. You guys take the fucking body to the fucking Undertaker, or do something, or feed it to Echo. I don't give it something.
Oh no, I'm vegetarian.
Can I roll a perception check on whether she's telling
Robo,
the truth
don't you
about
have
the
500?
Because right now, bullshit.
Echo's
Fuck, I rolled a 6.
Don't you have like 7,000 kids? Are they vegetarians like you or?
548, thank you.
Okay, well I'm sorry. That's the same to me.
All
One in
right,
7,000.
we're pushing 9:45. We're getting close to end time. So here's what I'm gonna
Almost
say.
got the entire session in the tavern. Yeah, it's great.
I would say the time has been split. It was even amount of time in an alleyway and in the tavern.
Touching a dude's dick. Like I don't know what you have on us.
I mean,
So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes to come to a decision on what you want to do and where you want to go.
okay.
We're gonna pick back up next week from there. So, what decision are we? What are we thinking here, everybody?
So let's go back to
while
voting.
they're arguing about it. I'm gonna see if I can stealthily grab the bag and leave with it.
I mean, the beers are on it, bro. This would be a
I've
big
got
one.
4 hands.
I was to say you've been drinking a lot of them. I'm gonna say there's far fewer on that bag than there
You don't-
were when
you
you
don't
sat
know me.
down.
You
Yep.
don't know me, nor
Hey,
do you know Frank.
Yes, I do. So yeah, go ahead. You all continue with your conversation, and TikTok. Why don't you go ahead and make a stealth roll?
Which I have advantage on.
Yeah, don't do it in a system where they can see you though. Go ahead. Do you have dice close by to you?
I do.
Make your roll in person and then whisper them to me or send them to me on Discord. I don't want them to know what you got.
I forgot about that.
I remember.
What is it hard to see? Dice roll through your nostrils.
All I know is his nostrils keep flaring. Wait, do it again while I have you on close up.
Ridiculous.
Right?
Wow, my light is out of control right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we got here?
So, I think at this point Frank is laid down. He sat down on a bed, chucked that doll out the window, argued with his friends for a while, drank like, I don't know, 4 egg beers, and now he's laying down while
Can
he's
I
still
add
having this
something?
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Can Frank be laying down on Echo's lap and Echo is like stroking his hair?
That's up to Frank.
That sounds
Okay.
accurate, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So we're back on track. We're friends now, yeah?
I mean, you're earning it, that's for sure.
yeah.
Okay. And I'm like very like, you know, like friendly and like softly caressing your hair as I'm like, yeah, we can just chop up all his fingers and put
Can
them.
you be braiding it? Can you be braiding it?
Yeah.
And putting flowers in it? Okay.
Yeah, like
So,
we have to. We have to make sure to separate the nail from the finger because, you know, if they find a nail attached to a finger, they'll definitely know it's from a person.
So Gorple,
Everybody roll me a perception
What?
check, except for TikTok.
since we're all having a ridiculous conversation, can it be at a disadvantage?
Sure, yeah. If you wanna apply disadvantage to yourself, I'll never argue against that.
Yep.
I rolled a nat 20.
Damn it.
I rolled the
that's-
21.
It's gonna even with disadvantage, it's a dirty 20.
Why are our best rolls ever going to foil us leaving this tavern? Listen, we just have to
I got a-
settle that
I got a
this stream is about
4.
us Wasting time. Oh, bashful.
Has Echo done this before? So,
Who roll? I'm sorry. Who rolled a 21?
I rolled a natural 20. I have a modifier to it, I believe.
you do. So here's what's gonna happen here. So, everybody, you're having this conversation, and I'm just gonna say only one. I know we had a lot of really good rolls here, but I'm only gonna give it to one of you. Echo, you turn around and you look as you see the bag is now in TikTok's hands, and he is half out the window getting ready to climb down outside of the tavern. And that, I feel like, I know it's a little short on time here, but that I feel like is the perfect spot to end this episode.
I agree.
I know, Gorple, you want the episode to end outside of the tavern, but guess
I'm
what?
so sorry.
Guess what? TikTok's gonna drag you out of this tavern one way or another. I have a feeling. So I feel like I feel like everything's gonna be good. Everything is gonna be okay.
Drag it out like a dead body.
You. Rigatoni Pony. Tavy has an interesting profile of characters on the channel. Some of them commit war crimes. Sure, yeah.
That's rude.
Steal food from the poor. Anybody?
That was one time. It was an accident.
Oh, so was-
Fine.
That's what you said about the murder. So it's an awful lot of accidents. I'm just.
But anyway, I digress. Join us next week when we find out exactly if the party is going to give chase to TikTok, or if TikTok is now gonna have a spin-off show where it's just him and a dead body traveling the countryside.
I would watch that.
Honestly, yeah.
We're going to create a social media platform. We put lots of short videos about absolutely nothing.
Ooh, Mr. Goliath Man. That is a great redeem. I'm going to make note of that.
I think,
So essentially, scry without the downside.
It's basically an orb of scrying, just a little bit more OP. Don't worry, I'll nerf it a little bit.
Don't you dare.
Rigatoni Pony says it's always an accident, right?
Okay, but like the killing the guy was a team effort. A team
It
effort.
was.
I was not part
The
of it.
the
Just
killing
me.
right. The killing blow wouldn't have been the Eldritch Blast if it wasn't for the attack made by Gorple. Then the killing blow probably would have been the Dick Punch.
So, it's a team effort of everyone except Frank.
So Frank,
Including Lawful and Graham,
well,
by the way.
also TikTok. TikTok only grabbed a dead body. That's all he did.
So
Because when you're a celebrity, they let you do it. Grab him by the corpse.
Fairness.
I quit.
I quit.
Anyway, join us tomorrow where we have a special episode planned for you starting at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're going to watch the last episode of season 1 of our Aliens campaign just to kind of get back into the swing of things. We'll do some light commentary on top. You're definitely going to be a part of that, so that way we're all on the same page the following week when we start episode 1 of season 2. We've got some great characters planned for you. Backstories are great. Hey, I even feel like one of them's going to be dealing some ice cream of the past. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, well, you're just going to have to tune in to find out. Join me tomorrow. Friday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. Give me Solo and a cookie. I believe, I think last week the cookie was chocolate chip. I don't know what the cookie is this week.
No, this one's chocolate.
Oh no, this week it's chocolate chip. It's fresh baked chocolate chip, and the story is some random generated AI nonsense in the Star Trek universe. Jeff, definitely join us for that.
Baby.
there will be a Jeff. There will be one Jeff. I can definitely attest to that one. Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The gang is exploring Omu. They found an old man who, they almost killed, but they thought better of it, and now they're gonna use the old man, because that's what you do when you find an old man in ruins. You find out what you can use him for. Awesome. Join us at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out what happens with that. This Monday, we have Tales of the Solar Patrol at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That story's really kicking off. I'm not even going to describe it because I can't. I don't know. There's tiny pink elephants everywhere. No one knows what's going on. And the weasel, the ferret, still has not gotten a bath. Tune in 8:30 Eastern Standard Time on Monday for that. On Tuesday, Conan. You want to be there for that? They pushed that back to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We missed a couple of weeks of that, so I know these guys are going to be itching to get back into it. So there are going to be some good content. Make sure you tune in for that at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday. Join us next week. The same time we started this day at 8:30. You're going to want to be here for it because, like I said, we're going to find out what's TikTok doing with the body. He's going to take matters into his own hands. Is he going for a little bit of a snack? Is he hungry for lunch too? Maybe
go find some mayonnaise.
Maybe housekeeping should have brought up some lunch. Who knows? They are exploring an old man, exploiting. I did not exploiting. 6 seconds left. Bye, everybody. It was great. Love you all. Have fun. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.